So living solo and rebuilding my life means that it's even more important that what I eat nourishes me and helps me to stay focused on doing what I need to do. I focus on meals that include vegetables, protein, and healthy fats, so I stay grounded and energized. One of my weekly go-to items to prepare is a salad made with broccoli or a salad with a type of cruciferous vegetables as a base. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower and kale are full of nutrients and antioxidants. And the reason I have them in my meals most of the time is because of the way they support me through menopause. What makes broccoli so beneficial is a compound called sulforaphane. This helps the body manage inflammation and supports liver detoxification. The main reason that I have cruciferous vegetables in my diet is because I'm not on HRT for menopause. So the compounds in cruciferous vegetables help to support the balance of estrogen as we are going through those menopause-related hormone changes. I'm post-menopause now, but I still use it for that purpose. But there's three main other reasons that I eat a lot of cruciferous vegetables. And the first one is because they provide a lot of fiber. And what fiber does is to slow down the absorption of glucose or the sugars in your meals. And this helps keep my energy stable during the day and it stops me from over snacking. The other benefit of having fiber-rich cruciferous vegetables is that keeping my energy stable means that my energy doesn't drop during the night, which means I'm less likely to wake up in the middle of the night and find it hard to get back to sleep again. And I know that a lot of women going through menopause struggle with. The third reason that I have a lot of cruciferous vegetables in my diet is because they support the balance of our gut bacteria. And for us women, especially going through menopause, they support the balance of bacteria known as estrobolome. And this is what makes it a lot easier to balance your estrogen levels. But having a balanced gut bacteria isn't just for us women going through perimenopause or menopause in general. It's also important for our male viewers because a balanced gut bacteria is important for everyone, for everything from digestion to mood and to immune function. The sulforaphane and other compounds in broccoli helps reduce inflammation and supports heart health. Something that's important for both men and women, especially as we get older. Plus the fiber in these vegetables helps maintain digestive health, energy levels, and can even help regulate blood sugar levels, which is important for preventing chronic conditions. If you'd like me to delve deeper into the science of food and how it applies to your health, or if you'd prefer me to focus on the practical tips on how you can apply these foods to your health and your everyday life, let me know in the comments below. The next thing that I batch cooked this week is sweet potatoes, which I roasted. And I sometimes have sweet potatoes as a snack or a side meal as an alternative to rice or normal potatoes. Like many of us, I enjoy a snack as much as anybody else, but I've noticed recently I have been buying and having too many snacks, and that just makes me conscious of how much extra salt, extra sugar, preservatives, as well as inflammatory oils that I may be consuming with the snacks. Which is why this week I've roasted the potatoes, namely because I know what's gone into them. I have control over the salt that I put in them, and I also roasted them with olive oil, so I know that I'm not using so many chemicals or so many preservatives, as well as too much salt or sugar in the snacks I'm having. In reality, I had the sweet potatoes as a side dish to the meals or the lunches that I was having this week, and I ended up sharing some of the sweet potatoes, which became a hit. Sweet potatoes are not just a great source of complex carbohydrates that provide steady energy. They also provide lots of fibre to support our gut health. The other benefits of sweet potatoes is that they're packed with beta-carotene, which is converted into vitamin A in the body. And vitamin A is essential for healthy skin, eye health, and supporting the immune system, which are all important as we age. Aubergine is another vegetable I cooked this week, and I don't often have aubergine. So this week, it's providing variety in my diet. I did originally plan to have the roast aubergine with the broccoli salad, but I found recently that I've been making a bit too much salad, and having the same salad during the week can get a bit repetitive. So I decided to have the aubergine separately this week, so I can have a bit of variety in what I eat during the week. Aubergine is a great source of dietary fibre and is packed with antioxidants such as methionine, which has been shown to protect cell membranes from damage. This is particularly important for maintaining healthy, youthful-looking skin and overall cell health as we age. The deep purple colour of aubergine provides anthocyanins, a type of flavonoid antioxidant that helps reduce inflammation. And reducing inflammation is really important as we get older, especially when it comes to reducing joint health, chronic diseases, and supporting our overall vitality. So once I've meal prepped these different ingredients, and especially my salad for the week, or at least for a few days, I know that whenever there's a rush in the kitchen or at lunchtime, if I'm busy doing editing or recording videos such as today, I know that when I go in my fridge and I'm hungry, I don't have to cook from scratch. I know that everything will be ready, and I will just add it to proteins that I may be having during that week or during that day, and that could be scrambled eggs or an omelette, or it could be salmon, which is either pan-fried or cooked in the air fryer. And like everybody else, I do take advantage of convenience food. So I will buy chicken goujons or fish cakes or anything else that's convenient. And it makes me feel less guilty of eating those convenience foods because I know that I've got the salads or other vegetables that I would have prepared week on week. I don't have to think too much about what I'm eating every day. I just grab what I've already prepared, and it just makes life a lot easier. If you're in a similar situation, having had to start over at over 50, or any age to be honest, it's really important that you nourish yourself, especially when life is demanding and stressful, that the food you choose should nourish you and support you to do what you need to do to rebuild your life or to get on with your day-to-day life. So I hope this video has inspired you to try batch cooking and make your meals a lot more simple and nourishing. Let me know in the comments below how you manage to eat healthy living solo. Moving forward, I will be sharing a lot more of my nutrition knowledge when it comes to food and healthy aging. So if you have any questions or any other topics that you'd like me to cover when it comes to food and nutrition for us at midlife or over 50, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll work through your suggestions or your questions as we move forward, and I'll see you in the next video.